naming conventions in Google are really, really important at the campaign level. These help you really understand what your campaign types are, what the campaign is really doing, um, and and basically help you to do things like report exports and pivot tables and just faster analysis. I'll make some trainings on that stuff later, but for right now, really the purpose of this course is a little bit more. Let's understand the tools, the definitions, how everything works, and then some of the strategy, and then more advanced stuff we can talk about another time in another course. But naming conventions, like in earlier videos, I accidentally had NP here, so just keep an eye on that. I just changed it. Um, Everybody makes mistakes, right? But essentially, each of these things between these pipe symbols here means something different. And I have a builder that I made, and the link is going to be provided. This will be accessible, but basically, this explains essentially on the search and shopping networks. We're going to use actually for shopping the same stuff. I'm going to make a whole nother course on shopping. It's just very, very different than search, but you can't really learn shopping without learning search first. So start here, we'll do that later. Basically, you have your naming convention that gets generated here, and you can flip through these, and then the description comes up. So you can see I have all the prefixes, right? This explains the network here. You can see it change in the thing down. So really only concerned with search network right now. S and H are for search and shopping. And then we've got location. So now this is basically, what are you targeting? Most e-com stores target United States, sometimes United States and Canada. There may be instances though where you only want to target like California. So you can do an override here and it'll update down there. If you just want to use the defaults, just delete that. So like most of them just are USA, USC for US and Canada. And if you want to add more stuff to it, you can basically just add to this and then the description here, and it'll pull them in to the builder. NB is non-brand, BR is brand. So these are branded search campaigns. NB is non-brand. Basically, if you're not explicitly targeting brand terms, it's non-brand. I don't consider product terms as brand terms because more often than not they're non-brand. I just, by convention, if it's a product term and not the name of the actual brand, it goes into non-brand. Prospecting, retargeting. So now, basically, you can add retargeting lists for targeting to search campaigns. We're not going to do that in this video. It's not really as popular anymore either. We're going to do that in this course, but we can cover that in a later course with more advanced search engine marketing stuff. These are mostly for display and video engagement and cross-selling, but I have them defined here. Bottom funnel, this is your product terms. Top of funnel is going to target like Q&As and stuff. And then RES is research. There's specific campaigns that we use to do all the keyword research for us, or to find some more of it. So in the keyword videos, we talked about how to use broad match keywords to find more keyword ideas and how to extract them in that whole keyword section. In the campaign types, we'll talk about a campaign type that'll actually help us find new keyword ideas. And then there's all the bidding strategies here. Manual cost per click, enhanced cost per click. I think there's some more that aren't mentioned in here, but they're all in here. And essentially, we'll talk about these in bidding and which ones you're really going to use most of the time. And then if we, at the end here, there's a description. I really just kind of keep these very similar to what's in here already. This kind of becomes redundant, but there are times where maybe it makes sense to have something more specific. So this is really just up to the person managing the account to figure out what you want to put here. I like to just echo the campaign type, and we're going to go into those in a little bit. But yeah, this is the naming convention builder. This link will be available. You can use it, add to it, do whatever you want with it. If you come up with some ideas for how to improve it, let me know. But I will be adding some other stuff to this over time, like display and video.